I just want to show you today how to recover uh, popcorn heating pads for the microwave. That rice, buckwheat, corn. This one is actually corn. It's quite large. This is also corn. This one is probably rice. Actually, it's a little bit bigger than that. It's probably buckwheat. And then this one is rice. And I'm actually making this out of two smaller ones. If you check out my blog, thesecretisgratitude.com, I will have a post about this. I have several different posts about this. This one's specifically for recovering or repurposing the ones that you have that might be used in the... I have one that I talk about making a cover that you can take off and wash, which is great for these, but I'm giving these away to the kids to take to college or whatever, and so I really don't care. They'll just, I mean, we have some at home that they use, but these are, I was just going to get rid of anyway. So basically, find a piece of fabric. I mean, I wouldn't go out and buy new fabric for this, but if you have a strip, basically this was about a foot strip of fabric. You could buy some new, but I usually like to use upholstery fabric because it keeps the popcorn or the rice from burning your skin. But since I left most of these in the bags that they were already in, now it's double thickness flannel, so it's nice and thick. So basically what I do is you can see they're all similar sizes. So I just make a long tube and I sew down the edges. It was a long tube, let's see, this way. So I sewed the edges all the way, the seam all the way down, and then on the edges, and I zigzagged, sorry, they're playing games in the other room, I wanted it quiet. So then you stitch the edge inside, you fold it over, so there's this, but you could have a seam here if you wanted, but fold it over on right sides together, stitch it all the way down the tube and then all the way down the end on both sides, and then because I was going to cut it in the middle, it doesn't matter if you do both sides, and then I zigzag it on the middle so that it's not going to pull apart and make a mess in the bed. And you can see that here. So right sides together and then zigzag it. You can see that actually. I can see it, but I don't know if the camera's picking it. So then you zigzag it to keep it from fraying. And then I usually zigzag stitch a little bit in on both sides. If I'm going to put another bag in it, I leave it more open. So you can see this one, I stitched it a little bit on the bags to give it an even square edge. And then I just left that out so you could see it. But basically I just tuck the other bag inside, and then I fold over a hem so that it's a flat hem. So I fold it over and then I just stitch down the edge. Some people just cut zigzag scissors and then just stitch it, but I don't like it to fray. I like it to look a little bit better and not be messy. So I just fold up the inside so it's stitched on the inside, and then I flip it right side out, and then I just fold it over and pin it and then stitch it all the way closed like you can see on these ones. So this is just a way to repurpose the ones that you have. Also, if you're really desperate, you can dump it into a gym sock and just tie a knot in the end. We have several of those. I might show those on a different post. And then this one was made from two smaller ones. I had two smaller ones. I wanted to make one bigger one for one of my girls, and so I just made another pocket and then just dumped the rice from those two pockets into this bag. And then I'll just do the same thing, fold over the edges and stitch it closed. But because I wasn't putting a full-size bag in, I was just dumping the rice, and you can leave the opening a little bit smaller. Same with the corn. If you're just going to put corn in them or repurpose the corn from another bag, you can just open it up and have a little opening, and then just stitch it closed with a sewing machine or hand slip stitch it. Anyway, that's how you do. Just repurpose them. Any kind of bag, any kind of size will really work, and they're pretty quick. Once you've already got them made, you just have to make a little tube and slide it in and stitch it on the end. So check out my blog, thesecretisgratitude.com. Type in bean bag or heating pad, heating bag in the search box at the bottom of the home page, and up will come this post. Thanks for watching, and have a blessed day.